I am Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. Where is everybody from? Hi, Frank. Thanks for joining. Hi, Arman, and hi, Dogo. Thank you for coming to the live stream. We have two cameras going today. We have TikTok over here. Hi, everybody. And we have YouTube over here. Hi, everybody on YouTube. Today we are going to be learning all kinds of things about veganism and how you can also help to protect the animals. We are going to be talking to different people. You can come into the live stream here on TikTok if you want. How it works is that you put these decorations on the screen, and then the name goes at the top of some list that TikTok creates, and then I just pick whoever's at the top of the list. That's how that works. We have a song here that I composed, and the song is called Hey Vegans, if you love animals so much, why are you eating their food? It's not really a song, but we get asked that question all the time. So I'm going to play that for you guys right now so you understand how frustrating it is for vegans to be constantly asked the same question over and over and over. Hey there, thank you to the people who are here on YouTube. Thank you for pressing the like button. Hi, Lily. Hi, Lily. Hi, Corey. Thanks for coming in. Here's a song.
Hey, vegans, if you love animals so much, why are you eating their food? I don't know. Maybe it's because they have their food and we have our food. You know, kind of like when you're sitting at the table beside your sister. She has her food and you have your food. And also, if you actually cared about food and animals, then you wouldn't be eating animals. You'd be being kind and not filtering food through the animals first, which is highly inefficient and terrible for the environment. You know what I'm saying? Oh.
There you go.
Hey, vegans, if you love animals so much,
why are you eating their food?
I don't know. Maybe it's because they have their food and we have our food. You know, kind of like when you're sitting at the table beside your sister. She has her food and you have your food. And also, if you actually cared about food and animals, then you wouldn't be eating animals. You'd be being kind and not filtering food through the animals first, which is highly inefficient and terrible for the environment. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Now you guys know what happens when you guys ask that question. You know, it's just a meme that is repeated over and over again. And we don't have to do that. We don't have to keep repeating the same thing time and time again. We can simply be kind to the animals and be kind to those who defend them. Let's get the first person in here. Hey, Isla. Thank you very much for the heart. Thank you so much. You guys over here on TikTok, appreciate you for being here. And YouTube as well. What does this say? A call to the world. Stop the killing and torture of all living beings. They feel and we understand. Let's switch to natural alternatives and nutritional supplements that will develop further and become even more nutritious, even though they are already nutritious and excellent. Okay, I'm not sure, Santo. I know you're maybe trying to help. I don't know if you're vegan or not, but we're not here to promote any kind of supplements. We are here to talk about veganism. Okay, so I noticed that you have spammed this comment a couple of times. I urge you to change it and to talk specifically about saving the animals. Okay, can you do that? Thank you. All right, let's go to if you guys want to put something in that you absolutely want me to read out loud, you put a super chat in here on YouTube. And on TikTok, it's different. You guys put all these decorations on the screen. Like Nelson just put 2 little roses. Thank you, Nelson. All right, let's go to the first person here. The first person in line. His name's Saren. No rodeo hats, please. Hi, Saren.
Hi.
Hi, welcome to my live stream. Where are you in the world?
New Jersey.
Okay, cool. New Jersey. I've been there. My first boyfriend in the whole world was from New Jersey.
That's interesting.
Yeah, hold on one second. I have a super chat over here. I'm just going to deal with it. Just going to read it out loud because the person donated $2. Barbara says, I changed my name to Vegan for Life. Oh, very good. Vegan for Life. Hey, that's great, Barbara. I'm going to press a heart on your comment and I'm going to press a like. Good job, Barbara. Thank you for being vegan. Thank you for being courageous enough to change your actual name here to that. And I can call you by a name, Barbara Murray, Vegan for Life. Guys, you should probably follow that account. Sounds pretty cool. Thank you, Barbara. Thanks for the super chat. All right, so let's go back to you. So, Saren, are you ready to read a card?
Yeah.
All right, so this is the very first card, and it is a definition, a very short definition of veganism. Can you read that?
Yeah. Random vegan fact. Veganism isn't a diet, it's a justice movement against the exploitation of animals.
Good. Veganism isn't a diet. It's a justice movement against the exploitation of animals. Can you explain a little bit more what that means? Okay, you've gone already. All right, so maybe Nelson knows. Welcome to our live stream. Hi, Nelson.
Hi, Ms. Diegmeyer.
Hi, where are you in the world?
Canada.
Canada. Okay. My name here is Miss Katie, but that's okay. Which province are you in?
Quebec.
All right. I think you've been here before, haven't you?
Yeah, I was here this morning.
Oh, okay, cool.
I mean, for me this morning.
For you? Okay, yeah. So over there in Canada is, what time is it there?
Well, 12:53.
Right, we're ahead of you. The sun's already coming up here in Italy. Thanks for coming. All right, can you explain a little bit more to the audience here? Remember, you are a teaching assistant. Can you explain a little bit more why veganism isn't a diet? It's a justice movement against the exploitation of animals. What does that mean?
It means like you treat the animals with justice, because you can't just kill them because you want to eat them. And you treat them like you treat humans.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, we just don't exploit them. So that another way to say it is we don't steal from animals. Okay, so if I say to you, Nelson, what does it mean to be vegan? You could say we don't steal from animals. Okay, so what do we not steal from animals?
Their body.
Their bodies?
What they produce.
Such as? Such as?
Yeah, more.
Such
like
as
their babies.
we don't steal their milk, we don't steal their eggs, we don't steal their honey, okay? We don't steal their fur, we don't steal their feathers. We are living our lives with empathy, okay?
Yep.
All right, so let's try that again. So let's pretend, because you're going to be a vegan teacher one day. One day you're going to be sitting there like me in front of a camera, and you're going to be teaching veganism. So you got to be able to answer these things real quick, all right? So if somebody says, what does it mean to be vegan? You could use this definition. You could say it's a justice movement. It's not a diet. But you could essentially sum it up and say we don't steal from animals. Go ahead.
Yeah, we don't steal from them. We don't exploit them. We don't take advantage of them just because like they can't talk. And many people think they don't show emotions, but they do.
Of course, yeah, they do. Yeah. Were you by any chance a student of mine when I was teaching in the school system?
I'm reading weird comments. Wait.
Okay, yeah, sorry, but we don't read comments when you're talking to the teacher. Okay, that's like reading a note that a kid would pass you in class. All right, I'm talking to you, so you talk to me. You don't read the comments. Understand how that would be? Like if I was talking to you as a teacher, it would be like you taking a note from a student and starting to read it in class. Okay, we don't do that. Let's go to the next person. Okay. Thanks for being here, everyone.
Oh my gosh, vegan teacher.
Hi, do you ride horses?
No, I don't ride horses, but are you tapped into the Australian underground?
What is the Australian underground? Is that where the ants are building all these different little hills and the moles live?
Yeah, it's like a vegan cult, and like we're all vegan.
A cult?
Vegan.
A vegan cult? Oh my goodness. Hold on one second.
The Australian underground.
All right, hold on one second. I have a super chat here by Barbara Murray, Vegan for Life. She gives a $5 donation. Just give me 1 second, okay? I'm going to listen to everything you're saying in a sec. People in the chat, please stop saying animals are yummy. And please say nice stuff about Miss Katie. Thank you for your time, guys. Aw, Barbara. Oh, thank you, Bryce. Thank you very much for the confetti here on TikTok. Barbara, thank you so much for your help. Thank you so much for being kind. Thank you so much for reminding people in the chat that they don't have to be cruel. See, guys, everybody, this is a perfect super chat where Barbara is here. Her name is Vegan for Life, and she's asking people to be kind and to not talk about hurting animals. Thank you so much, Barbara, pressing a heart on your comment and a like. And that's the kind of comment I like to read out loud. If you guys want me to read your comment out loud, you know what to do. Be kind. All right, so what is your actual first name?
Luke.
Luke. All right, so what are you talking about, this vegan underground? What is that?
So it's like an underground cult, and like the leaders are Vonnie and Izzy.
Bonnie and Izzy. Okay. Well, I don't believe in cults. Like, I don't believe in following
Oh.
cult leaders. Cults are dangerous. Cults are organizations that try to convince people, not necessarily through logic, but through just simply believing the cult leader, like bowing to the cult leader. That is not something that I think is good.
Yeah, I'd only bow to King Vonnie.
Okay, well, you go ahead and keep bowing to King whoever. King Cucumber, King Carrot, King Kiwi, that's fine. All right, so we're not into cults over here. Guys, if you're not a baby or a cow, drink soy milk now. This is what this says. Remember that you don't need to drink any other milk. You don't need to drink cow's milk or goat milk. If you really want some milk, you can drink oat milk. And you can drink soy milk, all right? Let's go to the next person named Mads. While Mads comes in, we're going to remind you that riding horses is not vegan. Because animals are not motorcycles or bicycles or tricycles. They're not skateboards. Oh, that person's gone. Let's go to the next person. Animals shouldn't have saddles on them. The only time that you should ever ride a horse is when you absolutely have no choice for the animal's sake. So it is not for our own entertainment. Bryce, you're live right now. Hi.
How's it going?
Hey, Bryce. Listen,
Wait.
we're here to teach.
Can I tell you something?
No,
Can I tell you something?
no. I speak first. And that you have to be a teaching assistant first before you get to talk, okay? So the first thing I want you to tell everybody is, why is it wrong to ride horses?
It hurts them. Like, it's like getting on a human's back.
Yeah, it's not good. It hurts them, and it exploits them, and it enslaves them. Because horses, are horses cars?
No, not at all.
Are horses motorcycles?
Nope.
No, are horses tricycles or bicycles?
Not at all.
Right. Horses should be free with their families. So of all the cards that I have, you see, this is the only one that has any kind of an animal that has some sort of appliance put on by humans. So this is exploitation. Thank you for being here. Thank you for teaching some vegan facts. Now you can say something.
I believe you joined my live stream before.
Okay, and?
I don't know, you just typed in the chat, and I remember seeing you. I'm a big fan,
Okay.
Wait. Do you remember those videos were going viral a long time ago? Like the vegan teacher passed away? Like they were being like clickbaity?
I didn't actually see those. I just remember all of a sudden everybody was saying, oh my God, you're alive. And it still happened just yesterday on YouTube. Someone said, you're alive? Like,
Really? Yeah.
just 1 second, please. I have a super. Hey, thank you so much for the person who put confetti here. Thanks everyone
That was me.
Thank you guys for all the little roses and decorations. Okay, Barbara writes, soy milk, cow milk, and be vegan. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Oh, Barbara, you gotta be careful with the way you wrote that message, okay? Because you wrote soy milk, thumbs up. But then you wrote, sorry, I'm speaking, Bryce. Hold on 1 sec. Okay. Soy milk, you guys' job is to tap on the screen, eh? I want to see this number go up, 5.4 thousand. You guys. All right, guys, thank you. 1 second. Soy milk, and then you wrote cow's milk with a thumb down, but after that you wrote be vegan. So it's very close, the thumb down to the be vegan. So you scared me for a second there, Barb. You know what I mean? Maybe separate the be vegan and have a check mark at the end. All right, but I do appreciate the sentiment. Thank you, Barbara. All right, so Bryce, anything else you want to teach?
So I'm his brother. I do eat a lot of meat, but just swapping to a vegan diet, like there's a lot of like vitamins and nutrients you don't get. Like I wouldn't want to take all these supplements and stuff. Like you're kind of, as a human, designed to eat meat.
What supplements do you think that I take? I've been vegan now for, how long have I been vegan? Do you know?
Forever? What is that? 10 years.
Yeah, almost 10 years, okay?
Oh, Galaxy!
But there still is a lot of vitamins and
I've been vegan for almost 10 years. The only thing that you need to take is a vitamin B12 pill, which they already feed to the animals anyway. Bryce, All right, so you got to stop
Yes.
using that as an excuse, okay? The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, one of the largest bodies of independent dietitians and nutritionists in the world, 100,000 of them, are you listening?
Yes, ma'am.
Have stated that being vegan is healthful for all stages of development. Repeat what I just said.
Vegan helps with all stages of development.
The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, say it.
The Academy of Dietitian and Diabetics.
No. Are you are you capable of listening? I think you have too many dead animals stuck in your brain. All right, listen. Repeat after me. It's really simple. I'll say it even slower. The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics.
The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics.
Exactly, okay? These are all the dietitians and the nutritionists. One second. Have stated that it is healthful. Repeat.
That it is helpful.
They have stated, after all this research, that it's helpful to be vegan at all stages of development.
Who stated it? The juice.
At all, okay, I'm sorry, I can't work with you guys because you seem to have too
me.
many dead animals buzzing around your brain, okay? You know, a vegan would be able to repeat a very simple sentence because we don't have all this stuff stuck in our arteries. We don't have high cholesterol. We don't have plaque in our arteries. You do not need to eat any animals. You were born vegan. You were born drinking your mother's milk, which was vegan because it wasn't stolen. Being vegan is healthful at all stages of development. So this bullshit that you're saying about you need protein or vitamins or whatever, the only thing you need to take is B12. And I, as a registered nurse, have seen many patients who were B12 deficient who ate animals. So you see, it's good for everyone to take a B12 pill, and it's a little tiny thing. You literally can just bite into it. It costs about 5 cents. It's really not a big deal. All right, guys, so now you know. All right. Thanks for coming, though. Guys, let's double tap on the screen here. We're at 12.9 thousand. Every time you see something good, like somebody just put a little rose in there, tap. And also make sure you tap here, guys, because look at this little sweetheart. I'll show YouTube as well. Hey, thank you for the super chat, guys. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed one here. Hold on. This is from Arwin. 14.89. Thank you for the $1 super chat. Oh, wait, there's another one here. The person says, don't eat animals. Love them. Go vegan. Yes. Thank you, Barbara. I'm going to put a heart on your comment. Thanks. So, guys, the blue ones, they go fast. I don't get to read some of them. The yellow ones stay on the screen a little bit longer. All right, so here we are. Skip the meat. Okay, TikTok, skip the meat. You don't need meat. I want you guys on TikTok. Oh, thank you so much for the galaxy here. Wow, look at all those stars. You know, that's a reminder, everyone. We're here for such a short time. Our lives are very short. And I don't know about you, but I would rather live my life knowing on my deathbed that I did my best not to hurt innocent animals. I can't stand the thought of ever eating animals again. It would just make me so sad. Aren't you guys kind people? Don't you want to put your head on your pillow at night knowing there's no dead animals in your intestines who suffered? You can be better than this, guys. Every single person here can be vegan. All right, so guys, tap on the screen here. Tap on this little one. Okay, TikTok? You guys, the way that you help to promote the channel and to support animals is you tap here and the hearts appear. Say you're sorry to the little pig. You guys on YouTube, you can press the thumbs up button. Piggies are cute. Exactly. Thank you for that, saying that, YouTube. It's going very fast, but every once in a while I can see something. Oh, it's too fast. Gives my head a headache. The comments are going so crazy fast. Guys, if you really want me to read it, put the super chat in, and in yellow it's going to stay for quite a while, and I will be sure to not miss it. TikTok, tap on this little one and say, I'm sorry that I ate your mom. Send some hearts. Say, I'm sorry I ate your dad. Say, I'm sorry I ate your brothers and your sisters. Say, I'm sorry to this little pig that I paid somebody to put your grandparents in a gas chamber and murder them in the same way that the Nazis murdered the Jews during World War II. Apologize to the animals and change your behavior going forward. An apology has 3 parts. I'm sorry that I. Thank you for the super chat. Hold on a second. Okay, I'll just finish. I'm sorry that I hurt the animals. It was wrong because they had a right to live. In the future, I will never eat them again and defend them. Okay? All apologies have 3 parts. If somebody's apologizing to you and there's not 3 parts to that apology, you know it's not sincere. Okay, let's go over here. Another super chat, and this person writes, vegan is better. Do you guys in the chat realize you have dead animals in your stomach? Think about that. You're right. 100%. Thank you very much for saying that. You see, everyone? You see this super chat? This is an example of how you can make the world a better place. I'm pointing down, but I don't know where you guys see it. On my screen, I see it right at the bottom here. Thank you so much. I'm going to press a heart on that comment. Oop. And I'm going to put a thumbs up. Guys, I want you also, if you are seeing it still, to put a thumbs up as well. Encourage the kind people here. All right, let's go back over here to TikTok. Thank you. Oh, wait, Lily. Thank you for the roses. Tara, thank you for 64 roses. Wow, that is so generous and so kind of you. Thank you, everybody, for tapping on the screen. You guys are double tapping. My goodness, it just went up to 22,000. Look at that. We now have 1,000 people watching here on YouTube, and we have 22,000 likes on TikTok. Let's get to the next person. Patrick.
Hello?
Hi, Patrick. I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. I have been vegan now for almost 10 years. What's your story?
Eat meat. I'm sorry. Okay, so I need to. How's it going?
Hi, it's going good, thanks. I'm gonna get rid of you because the rule is no cameras on. Because one time somebody put their camera on and they pulled down their pants and were rubbing themselves inappropriately. And my channel got banned for a week, even though I did nothing wrong. Right? Also, when you come in, you cannot have somebody in the background saying, eat meat, because this means that you haven't taken your job seriously to be a teaching assistant here. When you come to this channel, you are a teaching assistant. You don't bring your friends who are cruel to animals into the class with you. Understand? Everyone who comes in here is a teaching assistant. You are helping me to teach the class. Let's go to the next person. You missed your chance. Let's go to Mike.
Hello?
Hi, Mike. I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. I'm trained as a registered nurse, and I'm also have my degree in teaching. Tell me a little bit about you.
So, I was just wondering.
Tell me a little bit about you. Where
okay,
are you on the planet?
I'm in California. I like to play football.
Okay.
I like to play that. It's pretty fun.
All right. Okay. Thank you for telling us that. You're in California. So here it is 7:11 in the morning here in Italy. What time is it? The reason I'm going to ask you where you are and what time it is, because I want to remind people that they're not the center of the universe, that we have all these different time zones and we are here talking to people all over the world. What time is it where you are?
It is 10:11 right now.
You know what's interesting?
PM.
Yeah, we are Thursday over here. What day of the week are you?
Wednesday.
Isn't that neat? Okay.
That's pretty cool.
All right. So you see, for me, it's morning. I have a little coffee here, have my oatmeal with my blueberries and chia seeds. Thanks for the decorations, Destroyer. All right. So are you ready to read a random vegan fact?
Yes.
Okay. So here is your card to read out loud. You are now a teaching assistant. Tell everybody how many likes are at the top of the screen.
25.9 thousand likes.
All right. So now you're going to tell everybody, double tap on the screen, everyone.
Double tap on the screen, everyone. Fast as you can. Fast as you can.
Okay. Tell them, say, encourage me.
Encourage me. Come on, guys. We need to get 30,000 and we keep going up.
All right. See, guys, everybody, this is an example of a good teaching assistant. So far, you're doing great. Okay. Here's your card.
Plants have all the protein you need to stay healthy. So you never need to eat meat, fish, eggs, cheese, or drink cow's milk.
So, that is so good. You know what you did that was great? When there's commas here, you actually stopped, which is what you're supposed to do when you see a comma in a sentence. I'm very proud of you. You did a really good job. You didn't try to read it too fast, so people all over the world have a chance to register what you said. Thank you.
May I ask a question?
Yeah, so that's how it works. Once you've done your job and you help to be a teaching assistant, then you can ask a question. Now, the longer you stay on here, the higher the number is going to go. Now we're up to already what? How many thousand likes?
35.7 thousand.
Right, because you did a good job. Everybody's very proud of you for being polite. All right, what is your question?
So, as a vegan, every single day, what would you eat for like your daily meals, like your breakfast, lunch, and dinner? I was just wondering.
Yeah, for sure. That's a great question. Okay, so a typical breakfast for me would be something like this. You see, I'll just show YouTube first for a second, guys. So this is a healthy vegan breakfast. You see some fruit there, and you see some oatmeal. So can you read this card? Or you know what? It's probably a little bit foggy for you, so I'll read it, okay? Lots of protein and awesome omega-3 fatty acids. Eat enough calories. Make lots of oatmeal with cinnamon and turmeric. Add hemp seeds, ground up chia seeds, flax seeds with apple, strawberry, blueberries, bananas, and walnuts. So this is an example of a vegan breakfast that I would eat. And I eat that pretty much every morning. Now, also at lunchtime, I will have something with a really good protein source, such as lentils. I want you to remember one fact, okay? This is a really cool fact, so you can impress your friends. You can say to them when they say, but where do you get your protein? You can say, first of all, they don't even know how much protein they get anyway. But here, have you ever eaten lentils before?
Is that like the tiny beans?
Yeah. Okay, they're very cute little tiny.
I've heard about them.
Okay, so you should be eating those on a regular basis. The way you make them is you literally just boil water and put them in there. That's it. It's like rice and potatoes and carrots. Like all these things are so easy to make. And you can add different sauces and spices. So this says eat more lentils. Okay, 1 cup of lentils gives you 18 grams of protein. Can you say that, please?
1 cup of lentils gives you 18 grams of protein.
All right, now here comes the test. I'm going to test you and see what you remember, all right? How many grams of protein are in 1 cup of lentils?
Can you ask it again?
How many grams of protein are in 1 cup of lentils?
18 grams.
Amazing. Okay, now pretend I'm your friend, okay? And I'm walking up to you and go, yo, dude, wait, what's your name? Mike. Hey, Mike. How can you be vegan? Where the hell do you get your protein? And you're going to say?
Well, 1 cup of
Lentils?
is actually 18 grams of protein.
Yeah. And your friend's going to be like, what? How do you know that? And then you're going to have another one, okay? I'll give you another one. Beans is another thing you should eat on a regular basis, okay? Lentils and beans. How many grams of protein does 1 cup of beans have?
1 cup of beans have 15 grams of protein inside.
Whoa, amazing. All right, so now pretend you're vegan. And who's your best friend?
My friend, his name is Nick.
Okay, Nick. Okay, I'm gonna be Nick, okay? Yo, Mike, is it true you're becoming vegan? Where do you get your protein?
Well, I get my proteins from the lentil, which gives you 15 or 18 grams of protein, and beans.
Wait, you have to hold on, sweetie. Mike, don't forget, you gotta tell them in how much, okay? 18 grams of protein in 1 cup of cooked lentils, okay? And 15 grams of protein in 1 cup of cooked beans, all right? Let's try that again. Yo, Mike, is it true that you're becoming vegan? What the hell, where are you getting your protein?
Well, I get my proteins from 1 cup of lentils, which gives you 18 grams of protein, and 1 cup of beans gives you 15 grams of protein.
Whoa, that is so cool. I'd like to be vegan too, hopefully your friend will say. And then you'll say, awesome. You know what? Thank you very much. You really helped a lot of people because, see, not only did you learn right now, but you are a teaching assistant. You assisted me in teaching everybody else. So now what are we up to? How many likes do we have now? Guys, double tap because we have a really great
49,000.
Yeah, 49,000. Well, you know what? And we have 1,000 people listening right now on YouTube. So think about that for a second, Mike. Okay, I want you to go to bed tonight knowing you did a really great thing today. You taught 1,000 people how many grams of protein are in a cup of lentils, which is 18 grams of protein, and how many grams of protein are in a cup of beans, which is 15. You did awesome. Very proud of you.
Thank you.
Thank you to you. I hope to see you again tomorrow, where we will be back again to teach more vegan facts, because that's what we do. We teach vegan facts from morning till night. Guys, double tap. Oh, there's a super chat here. I hope I didn't miss it. Okay, thank you very much for this other super chat here, guys. Remember, if you want to say something to me, put it in a super chat so it stays on the screen. Miss Katie, I want to tell you that you are the center of my universe. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you, Barb. It's so sweet that you say that, but it makes me uncomfortable. You know, because I don't believe in like worshiping people. Because look, in the end, like I'm just like you, you know, I'm just a person who wants to help the animals. And I'm just not in favor of, like, you know, when people worship stars, right? Or they just like, they're like, oh my God, I love this baseball player. I love this singer and they can do no wrong. Look, I'm just human and I make mistakes just like everyone else. But thank you, Barb. I do appreciate you being here and thank you very much for the super chat. I don't know what else to say. Just, I'm just a messenger. I'm just like you. I just become vegan because I want to protect the animals. So maybe in the next super chat, you could go back to writing the things you did before about, example, you could write lentils have 18 grams of protein per cup. Guys, everyone in the chat, the more that you guys educate people, the better it is. You can help to repeat all the things that I've already said, okay? All right, now I'm gonna press like anyway on your comment, okay, Barb? Because you're so sweet.
No.
Welcome.
Hey, how's your day going?
Hi, good, thank you. Guys, no rodeo hats on that vegan teacher's head. I don't support the rodeo. They abuse horses and cows, and they tie up baby cows who are terrified. Rodeos are terrible places that also abuse children because these horrific parents bring their children to watch these grown men abuse animals. We're not okay with
that's
that.
right, that's right.
All
That's right.
rodeos should be illegal. Are you ready to read? Are you ready to read your card?
I'm ready.
All right, here's your card.
Random vegan fact. If you're not vegan, you're paying people to kill animals, which means you're cruel as the murderer. That's kind of deep. That's deep.
You're as cruel as the murderer. Yeah, just hold on a second. You think about that for 1 second. I have a super chat I don't want to miss here. Okay, the person writes, hey, Barb, thanks. Barb writes, fun fact, lentils have 18 grams of protein per cup. Yes, I'm going to press heart on that. Barb, thank you. What a great teaching assistant. Barb is over here on my YouTube channel. Guys, everyone here on YouTube, if you want to make the world a better place, do that. Put the super chats in where they are, you're just repeating the stuff that I'm teaching. Write your own vegan facts. Okay, so.
I am.
Okay, are you alone? Because you have to be alone if you want to be here. Okay,
I'm alone. All right, I'm alone.
Yeah, you can't be talking to other people, okay? Because this is a classroom where we're teaching. All right, so you're a teaching assistant, right? You read one card. Here's another card for you to read, and after that, we'll have a conversation. Can't hear you because you're fidgeting around and you're blocking your microphone. When you come into the live, you have to be sitting still. Put your phone somewhere. Don't touch it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have to get rid of you because you have a TV in the background and you're talking to somebody. I have to go to the next person. That's too bad because you did do a good job. All right, next person here. This is the next card that we're going to read over here on my YouTube channel, on my TikTok channel. My TikTok channel is called Music by That Vegan Teacher. Hello, what is your name?
My name's Tara.
Okay, hi Tara, thank you for coming. Here is your card. Thank you for being a teaching assistant.
That's okay. Every time you buy meat, eggs, or milk, you're telling farmers to breed and kill more animals. Saying the animal was already dead doesn't change the fact that your money still pays for the next ones to suffer.
Right. What do you think about this card? What do you think about the information you just read?
I don't know. Do you like the rodeo hats? What are your opinions? Can I
You
ask you?
don't. So hold on. You just a second, please. Just a minute, please. Okay. So you just.
Because I've read my card. Can I ask you a question?
Okay. Yeah. No, because you didn't answer my question. You basically read this, and it went in one ear and out the other. You read it out loud, but you say you don't know. You should have an opinion about this.
You.
Okay.
That's most information with you, though.
Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna have to let you go because after you read the card, it's important that you reiterate in your own words what it means. So if I say to you, what do you think about this? That the fact that every time you buy meat, eggs, or milk, you're telling the farmers to breed and kill more animals, right? I wanted your opinion about this. I wanted to know whether that went into your head. And you said, nah, I don't know. And then you just started to bulldoze your way forward. But as a teaching assistant, your job is to assist me. Okay, so hold on a second. I'm going to go to my YouTube over here. We have another wonderful comment here, which says, vegan means you're not eating animals and you're saving them. Vegan for life. Yes, that's what vegan means. Vegan means you don't exploit animals. Thank you. Amazing. I'm going to press a heart on that and like button. Thank you very much for teaching vegan facts here. Another way to say it is vegans don't steal from animals. Okay, let's go to the next person here, another super chat. And this one is from Elena, who gave a $9.99 donation. You guys over here on YouTube, I'm going to let the next person in, and you can start to get ready to practice the next card. Read this quietly to yourself while I read this super chat here on YouTube. Elena writes, first time here. Are you a board certified teacher? Yes, I am in Canada. I went to Concordia University for 4 years. I learned how to teach English with a specialization in English as a second language. So I spent 9 years teaching English to French kids in Quebec, Canada. Next question. Also, as you give cards, maybe give them some questioning to make them think critically. Otherwise, they don't retain it. Okay, thank you very much for that. I thought I was doing that, but I'm asking them to re-explain what they just read. But thank you very much, Elena, for the super chat, and thanks for the tips. Okay,
Hello?
Hi, here is your card to read.
Can I just say I'm very happy to be here?
Okay, thank you. Hey, you know what? I forgot to tell you. You got to say how many likes there are and get people to double tap.
Oh yeah, guys, we're at 61. We gotta get to 67 real quick. So you already know.
All right, that's interesting. 67. That's an interesting number you picked. But hey, it's possible. Guys, double tap on the screen. We have a teaching assistant here who's going to do his very best. All right, so you want to encourage him. All right, here we go.
The first rule of Vegan Club is to tell everyone you're vegan. Not to show off, but because we have a duty to try to undo the harm we did in the past.
Okay, what do you think about that?
It's really a deep message, personally, because I became vegan 5 years ago, actually.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
Good job. You seem to have a background noise there. I'm not sure if you have a radio or something. There's
I just turned it off.
Okay, yeah. All right, so yeah, the first rule of Vegan Club. Do you know where this expression comes from? Have you ever seen a movie called Fight Club?
Not yet.
I haven't either, but I always used to hear this. The first rule of Fight Club is nobody talks about Fight Club. Because it's apparently some underground, I don't know, people are fighting each other. I don't know what goes on. So I decided to say, well, the opposite is true here of Vegan Club. The first rule of Vegan Club is you tell everyone about Vegan Club. Not because you're showing off like, oh, look at me, I'm vegan. But because we have a duty to try to undo the harm we did in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay, so you and I, we both know that we ate lots of animals. I don't know about you, but I ate lots of burgers. And instead, we can now eat tofu. Guys, double tap on this little sweetheart and say, I'm sorry I ate your mom and dad. That was really cruel. All right. So would you like to say anything to everybody to help teach some vegan facts?
Can I just say that, number one,
Shador Sanders is top 3 in the league, and I hate all vegans. McDonald's is the best chicken nuggets ever.
Who is the top lead? Who's top in the league? Who's top? Oh, is that guy vegan? Oh yeah, I know that guy. You're absolutely right. He is vegan. That's how he got so big and strong. Thank you. What a great teaching assistant you are. Congratulations. Guys, double tap on this. Let's get this number up. What a great, amazing male role model we just had. Good job. Double tap on that. Look at it. It's going up as we speak. Thanks, guys. All right, you guys here on YouTube. Somebody, Fiona Ballet says, I love you. Thank you, Fiona Ballet. Thank you for being kind to me. You know, I'm just a normal person trying to help the animals. And by the way, guys, if you haven't yet followed me on Instagram, this is my Instagram. And today, I want you to read this, okay? It says, to see videos they won't let us show you on TikTok, subscribe to Instagram. That Vegan Teacher, Miss Katie. Kadie. And the reason for that is that's where I put some videos that other people are posting, and you can see them in the stories. It's really sad. Terrible things they do to the pigs. Today I saw a video that made me cry, ripping all of the feathers out of the ducks to put into coats, completely unnecessary. So please go here, because they won't let us show you this on YouTube. They won't let us show you the stuff on TikTok. Hi there, can you read this card, please?
To see videos they won't let us show you on TikTok. Osh. I like McDonald's, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why you're saying you like McDonald's bra. I didn't know they sell bras there. But, you know, apparently McDonald's has an apple pie that might be vegan. I'm not sure. Other than that, though, the place should be, you know, well, I can't say what I would like to do with the place. Yeah, but, you know, it's really bad that they have these places. I don't know if you know how brainwashed you have become. All of these fast food industries and companies like Doritos and all these places that make these products, they put things in there to make you become addicted to them. Lots of salt, lots of sugar, lots of fats, and you don't need it. You know, you can be an independent thinker. You can be a strong man. Okay? Do you think I'm really braver than you? Am I really stronger than you? Am I really smarter than you? Like, I don't think so. You just haven't got it in your head yet, right? I want you to be a good man from now on. Good men protect animals, and they never, ever promote places like McDonald's, Burger King, all these places that abuse animals. Good men protect animals like they protect children on the planet. That's the job of good men. Okay, right now you're not being a good man, but you can change. You can be vegan, and you can start now. Let's go to the next person. By the way, I'm so sorry, guys. I did see a blue super chat go by, but I couldn't, unfortunately, read it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to scroll back to find it, because sometimes the blue ones go fast. The yellow ones stay on the screen much longer, and now those are ones that I can read. Guys, thanks to everyone who pressed like on this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and also to press the notification bell so you won't miss the next live, right? Okay, we have Nani here. Let's see if Nani can read this card.
Hi there.
Hi, Nani. Thank you for coming. Are you able to read this card?
Yep. To see videos they won't let us show you on TikTok, subscribe on Instagram.
Yeah.
That vegan teacher is Katie. When you get there, go to stories, beware of fake accounts and pretending to be me.
Yeah, beware of fake accounts pretending to be me. So this is really important so that you can see what happens. It's pretty sad over there, what happens to the animals.
Yeah.
You know, you can see what they do to the pigs. They live lives terribly, for a lifetime of hell. And so anybody who finds out about this, good people, will try really hard to make the world a better place and to not hurt animals. So thank you guys, everyone who's writing in here. Thank you so much for being kind and helping the world to be a better place by defending them. You ready to read your card?
I can't see it.
Are you ready to read it?
Oh yeah, my
Okay.
bad.
Here you go. No, it's okay.
Vegans don't like to go places because.
Well, hold
Wait, what?
Okay, hold
Wait,
on.
what?
It's not that they don't like to, because, vegans, we love to see animals, but we don't go to places like SeaWorld or the circus or the zoo, because that's where animals are kept in prisons. We love to see animals, but we will not go. Okay, let's read it again. Vegans don't.
Don't go to places like SeaWorld because it's wrong to enslave dolphins and whales by forcing them to do tricks in swimming pools.
Yeah. What do you think about what you just read?
It's true. Yeah.
Hmm? Do you think it's okay to kidnap animals from the oceans?
Well, I don't think they're kidnapped.
How do you think they end up in the swimming pools?
I think that they get them from the scientists and.
What do you mean? What do you mean the
yeah.
scientists? What do you mean they get them from the scientists? Okay, let me just tell you what. Well, you know what's. Thank you for your opinion about this. But what happens is they go into the oceans, and they kidnap the whales. They kidnap the dolphins, and they put them in swimming pools where they suffer their whole lives. It is terrible for them. They're used to swimming hundreds of miles a day, super fast, free, jumping in and out of the water on their own, and not enslaved. All right?
I'm so sorry. That was my little sister. She kind of went on my account.
Okay, so thank you. I appreciate you saying you're sorry, but I'm going to remove you anyway. You need to keep better track of your phone. All right? Don't let anybody use your phone ever. Can't trust your sister. That wasn't very nice. All right, thank you for apologizing though. Let's go to the next person over here. But before we do, I just want to say thank you to everybody who just subscribed to my channel over here. Guys, I really appreciate you for this. Let me read your names out loud, okay? Thank you. I'm going to scroll back a little bit. Okay, Thomas, thank you for following me. Margaret, thank you for following me. Thank you, Amélie, and thank you, Alexis, for following. And Adam, thanks for subscribing to my account. Green Eggs and Trans. Somebody's name is Green Eggs and Trans. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you to everybody for following me. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Hadley. Thank you, Kendrick. Guys, I just have a quick super chat to get here. The person writes, the worst thing about that is they force them to do tricks for their own entertainment. You're right. I'm going to press like on your comment. Excellent. Really true. That's true. They put the innocent animals in these aquariums and they force them to do tricks for their own entertainment when they don't have to. Everybody could be vegan from now on. There's no reason to hurt the animals. All right, let's see. Georgia, thank you for joining. Thank you to everybody for being vegan. Thank you very much to Smokin' for coming. And let's get to the next person here. This person's name is Scarlett.
Hello.
Hi, Scarlett. I'm Miss Katie. I live in Italy right now, although I'm a Canadian citizen. I'm 61 years old and I have been vegan since, can you read the date?
June 27th, 2016.
Yeah, so in a few months, I will have been vegan for 10 years. 10 years that I haven't used any animals, haven't eaten them, haven't eaten eggs, I haven't eaten any cheese that comes from animals at all. And I want you to be vegan too. Are you yet?
Not yet, no.
All right, so let's keep learning, okay? You're going to be a teaching assistant here. Tell everybody to double tap on the screen. Thank you, everybody who's putting the little decorations in here, by the way. I just saw somebody put some roses. Thank you also for putting the little vegan ice cream cones. And thank you, everybody who has been decorating with the stars and all of these kinds of things. All right, let's go here.
Random vegan fact. Vegans don't go to zoos because it's wrong to kidnap elephants, giraffes, and monkeys from their families and then use them to make money.
Very good. You did a good job reading. What do you think about the card that you just read?
I think it's wrong.
What do you think is wrong?
Kidnapping animals.
Why is it wrong to kidnap animals?
Because they deserve to be with their families and in their own environment.
Yeah, right? So if you're not vegan, you are paying people to kill animals on your behalf. And good people are vegan. Good people don't do that. Okay, so thank you very much for reading the card. Thank you very much to Sophia for putting the little decoration of the bee there. Thank you also for the little chili pepper.
Can I ask you a question, please?
Yes, you can. Because the rule is that you read a card, you help to teach, and then you can ask a question.
So I was going to ask, what's your favourite food to eat as a vegan?
I love all different kinds of foods. And I'm just wondering why you want to know that. Because, my taste buds are not necessarily the same as yours, right? Like, I could list you right now 1,000 foods that I like every fruit. I can list all the nuts, right? Every fruit. Let's start to do that, okay? Let's list a bunch of vegan foods. We have this wonderful, colorful flag here. This is a liberation flag. And we can talk about the different fruits. What can you name that's a red fruit that is vegan? All fruits are vegan.
A strawberry.
Strawberries. I'll say raspberries. Go to orange.
An orange.
Yeah, oranges and pumpkins. All right. What about yellow foods that are vegan?
A lemon.
Yeah, lemons. Lemonade is good. Bananas, pineapples. What about green? Green foods that are vegan.
Sorry. Broccoli.
Good. Broccoli is a great one. Kale is one of the best ones as well. What else?
Seaweed.
Yeah, you can eat seaweed. Yes. That's what they wrap around sushi. And there is such a thing as vegan sushi. All right. And celery, cucumbers, green peppers. There's also yellow peppers, orange peppers, and red peppers. What about blue foods that are vegan?
Blueberries.
Right. That's pretty much it. Except for one type of flower that is blue that you can eat. But I always forget the name. What about purple foods that are vegan?
Eggplant.
Eggplant, yes. And also grapes. What about black foods that are vegan? Salt and?
Pepper.
Yeah, they kind of go hand in hand. While we're doing the white, what are some white foods that are vegan?
Cauliflower.
And tofu. Good.
Yeah.
Right. And rice. Let's do some brown foods that are vegan. All of these foods I like. Let's do all the
cheeseburger.
Well, that would be vegan if it's made with vegan cheese. And a vegan burger, that would be okay. That would be brown. Let's do the nuts. I'll start. Peanuts.
Walnuts.
Good one. High in omega-3 fatty acids, which are very good to eat because you have to have more omega-3 fatty acids than omega-6 in order to balance that out. What else do we have? I'll say hazelnuts.
What's it called now? Almonds.
Almonds. Very good. All right, we're going great. What about some types of, I'll say something, okay? Lentils, we talked about lentils before, having 18 grams of protein per cup. Can you think of something else in that category, some kind of legume?
No, I can't, to be fair.
Okay, well, beans. Beans have 15 grams of protein per cup. That's another one. Chickpeas you can eat. You can have pasta. Brown pasta is vegan, and peanut butter toast is vegan. Right? Lots and lots of things on this flag that are vegan. So it's important when we come out as a vegan.
Isn't that a pride flag?
This is a liberation flag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're for freedom. Freedom for everyone. Freedom for humans. Freedom for the animals. Okay? Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you did a great job as a teaching assistant. Thank you everyone for being here. Our time is almost up. If you have a last second super chat that you want to put on the screen because you want me to read it out loud, the chat's a bit slower now. I might be able to read it. Thank you guys for being here. Somebody says they're gay. And that's okay if you're gay, but we are coming out as vegans, not as gay people today. right? When you come out as gay, that's fine. But when you come out as vegan, now that's much better, because now you are telling the world that you are saving animals and you're actually doing it. When you come out as gay, that's more for yourself. When you come out as vegan, that's for others, to protect the billions of animals on the planet, many of whom you already ate and you feel bad about. So you're going to protect their ancestors by skipping the meat. Look at this little one, it says skip the meat. Okay, everyone, thanks guys for being here. Let's go to the next person here on my, oh, this person has no name. No name. You have no name. I can't let somebody in without a name, but here we have Scarlett is next. Hi, Scarlett. Are you here? While we wait for Scarlett, let's listen to this song again when people say, hey, vegans. If you love animals so much, why are you eating them? This is a response to that.
Hey, vegans, if you love animals so much, why are you eating their food? I don't know. Maybe it's because they have their food and we have our food. You know, kind of like when you're sitting at the table beside your sister. She has her food and you have your food. And also, if you actually care about food and animals, then you wouldn't be eating animals. You'd be being kind and not filtering food through the animals first, which is highly inefficient and terrible for the environment. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there you
Hey,
go.
vegans, if you love animals so much,
Why are you eating their food? Well, because they have their food and we have our food. All right, let's go to the next person. Thank you guys for keeping on tapping on the screen. We have James coming in. The other person, I don't know what happened. Sometimes people lose their signals. Welcome to my live stream, James.
Hello.
Hi, James. Do you eat cows?
Yeah, McDonald's is the best, bro.
The best bra? They sell bras now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thanks for coming.
It's
It was a
Dylan
good
again.
try. It was a
Hello.
good try, but you didn't really do a good job. All right. So we're here to promote kindness towards animals and not the selling of bras at McDonald's. So I didn't know that they were doing that, but anything that McDonald's sells is usually not that great. Even though I did hear that maybe the apple pie's vegan, I'm not sure. Okay, let's go to the next person. Remember that when you come in, to be kind and you're helpful. You're supposed to be a teaching assistant.
Yo, what's up? Hello, vegan teacher.
Hi, that's a better way to address me. Thank you. My name is Miss Katie. What's your name?
My name's Liam. What's up?
Okay, your name is Liam. Okay, speak a little bit louder because we have YouTube over here who's also listening. Okay, we have two lives going. Can't hear you.
My bad.
Okay, your name's
I
Liam.
have a question. I'm trying to become closer to the animals. Can you tell me how I can achieve that goal of mine?
Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is read a card and then we'll talk, okay?
Man, shut your bitch ass up. I don't give a fuck about your bald head ass. Look at that ugly ass bitch. Hey, shut your dumb ass up, bro. Hey, I'm gonna eat my...
Thank you so much for trying, but it's too bad that you don't know how to read yet. Let me help you, okay? Random vegan fact 14. I'll help you. I'll read this, okay? You can come back and try again. You know, everyone has a bad day. Non-vegans are racist towards animals. They treat them differently just based on how they look. Vegans, on the other hand, protect all animals, not just cats and dogs. Vegans are against all forms of racism towards everyone. Okay? This is the card that they just read, that I just read over on the TikTok channel. This is for you guys here on YouTube to have a look at. Let's get the next person in here. Thank you guys, by the way, for all the decorations on the screen. Thank you to Michael, who just put some delicious vegan ice cream before. And thank you to Dustin, who's putting these little roses. If you guys want to go to the top and absolutely talk to me right this second, you will put a giraffe on the screen and then you will go to the top of the list because we are ending this live in a couple of minutes. Over here, that goes the same for you guys here on YouTube. If you want to say something, put a super chat in right now and I will read it. If it's yellow, it will stay on the screen a little bit longer. All right, let's go here. We have Junk By, who's putting some roses on the screen. Let's see what else is writing here. Thanks, Scott. You want to go to the next person? Sure, we have Brianna here. Hi, Brianna. Welcome to the live stream.
Hi, Miss Katie.
Hi. Here is your card to read.
Okay. Random vegan fact. Vegans don't go to rodeos because it's cruel that cowboys use horses by forcing them to charge towards riding baby cows, tackle them, tie them up, and abuse them for entertainment.
What do you think
It's
about?
very mean.
Pardon me?
It's like very mean that they do that, because why do the animals didn't ask for that. Like, you know, the rodeos, like they force the animals to do that out of their own free will. It's terrible.
You're right. You did a really good job reading that card, and you interpreted it well as well. Would you like to ask a question now?
Yes, Miss, I'd love to ask a question. So, how do I cancel my Macca's order? Like, it's a big Mac.
How do you cancel it? Well, you just call and you cancel it, and you say, I made a mistake. I want to be vegan now. You just cancel it. You say, I fucking hate McDonald's because you guys brainwash everybody. You make us all addicted. And you say, I decided to wake the fuck up and be vegan. That's how you cancel the order. Okay? Thanks for reading the card. All right, we have a $4.99 super chat here by somebody who's named Jeb Fishing. That doesn't sound too good, does it, TikTok? If somebody's name is Jeb Fishing, unless he is fishing for compliments, or he is fishing and taking the garbage out of the oceans and along the sides of the water. But you know what? We're going to read it anyway because we're curious and we're going to just see. Maybe I'm wrong. We always have to assume that maybe we're missing something. Jeb writes, elk. Elk has 100 grams of protein per pound. Okay, so you're talking about eating a sentient being who wanted to live. You're talking about killing an innocent animal who never did a single thing wrong to you. So you're saying that you grew up in an indigenous culture, okay? That's fine. You grew up in an indigenous culture, but indigenous people are not off the hook. If you live near a store, you can go and get protein from other sources. Now, if you're living way in the North Pole and you have no choice, then it's okay because it's a matter of life and death. But if you are able to not kill, then that's your responsibility. Okay? You can be a good person. The fact that you have the name fishing in here means that you are premeditating murder. Why would you do that when you don't have to? I think you could imagine what it would feel like to be an elk. You know, we would never do that to dogs, right? We would never try to capture them and then take them away and then drown them underwater, which is essentially what you're doing if you take an elk out of the water. Thank you for the beautiful, thank you very much for the giraffe on the screen. I'm going to have to go back to you now because when you put a giraffe on the screen, your name usually goes right to the top. So I'm going to let you in next, okay? But thank you very much, Jeb, for being here, and I hope that you will be vegan from now on. I have another super chat here from Hero who says, what do you think of animals like service dogs used for police, military, and for blind people? Well, I think it is using animals, and we are against the use of animals. Now, I can understand what you're saying. You know, sometimes there is a difference between abusing animals and using them. And then there's a sort of a fine line where, for example, if dogs know how to, they know how to sniff, and they, you bring them to a site where a building fell on a bunch of humans, and you would like to use the dog to smell where the humans are to save lives, that might be an area that's a little bit different. But essentially, the animals are here for their own reasons and not to act as servants to us. It is wrong to use them in the military. They want nothing to do with our wars. They want nothing to do with going to war or working with police. That's just insanity. Like police horses. When people ride on horses, that's unacceptable. Going to the top of the list here, we have somebody named Justin. Thank you for being here, Justin. I've gone already overtime here on YouTube, so you will be the last person I talk to today. Hi, Justin.
Hi, vegan teacher.
Hi. So you know when people say they don't know what veganism is? So here's an example of what vegans don't do. What do vegans not do?
Vegans don't steal from animals, not their milk, not their eggs, not their fur, not their feathers, not their wool, not their skin, not their honey, not their babies, not their freedom, and not their lives.
Right. You did a really good job reading that card. Lots of passion there. So if somebody asks you, what does it mean to be vegan? You can simply say, being vegan means we don't steal from animals, right?
Yes, ma'am. Clock it.
Okay, clock it. I don't know what that means, but I guess it means good.
Yes, ma'am.
Where does that expression come from?
It's where you tap your fingers and you clock it.
Like
No, tap them. Tap them like this. Tap them together. Your thumb and your pointer finger, and you tap them. On one hand.
This?
Can I show my face?
I can't let you do that because somebody once pulled their pants down and showed me something else. So no, I can't. But hold on, I'm gonna Google it. Okay, I'll look it up. Just 1 second, please. I have a super. Okay, yeah, I'll look it up. Clock it. Okay, 1 second. I have a super chat here. The person writes, my tribal creations story talk about how animals were here before people. You're right. Animals were here before people. And when people say that, that we owe the earth to the Aboriginal people, that they were here first. In fact, you're right, that the animals were here first. And then it says here, the creator asked for help by animals to provide to the humans. Okay, well, I don't think the creator was very kind if the creator created animals to suffer. The creator, meaning God or whoever, should have designed the planet better, where all the animals were vegan and that all the animals died peacefully in their sleep at a given
Can I
time
ask you a
without
question, ma'am?
1 second, please, without hurting anyone. That would have been a better job for the creator. Okay, but as I said, if you live somewhere where you have no ability to survive unless you have to eat animals, that is the exception, because being vegan means that you don't exploit animals as far as is possible. And most people live near a store. Most people can buy lentils, which are not expensive, and potatoes and rice and beans and all these things. Okay, yes, sorry, Dustin. I just had to address something over there quick.
I just want to let you know I've been a big fan. And can you say hi to my cousin for me? Her name is Patience.
Hi, Patience.
Okay, I'm gonna go now, but thank you.
Thank you for being vegan. I really appreciate you. Thank you guys for being kind. Thank you to all the wonderful men who have shown good examples of what it means to be a man. Real men protect animals, and animals are like children on the planet. So thank you very much, everybody here on TikTok. Thanks for subscribing. And I will see you guys on TikTok in a couple of hours because I go live several times a day. All right? Thank you guys. I know there's a bunch of you here and I will look forward to seeing you again later, okay? Thank you. And you guys over here on my YouTube channel, thank you also so much for supporting the channel and the work that I do here. I appreciate you guys also very much, and I'll see you guys too. Don't forget to press the notification bell so that you'll get a bing next time I'm live, and then you won't miss it, okay? Oh shoot, just a $10 super chat at the very last second, and now I'm gonna feel bad if I don't read it. Okay, here it says, one more super chat before I leave. Just know that you're the reason I turned vegan. Thank you, Barb. I almost missed that. I had my finger like right next. So thank you so much, Barb, for the super chat and for being so kind and helpful. You really were the shining light of this live stream. You educated and you supported the channel. Thank you so much for that. And you also write that you're the reason that you became vegan is because of me and changed your life. So thank you and good night. Okay, good night to you, but good morning to me. It is 5 to 8 in the morning. Thanks, Barbara. Looking forward to getting to know you better with the different super chats that you put in. Every once in a while, let me know where you're from, let me know how old you are. Like, I don't know if you're 20 years old or 80. You know, be nice to get to know you, Barbara. Thank you very much. To everybody else, bye for now. Do, 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 do. Bye.